Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tats. I'm back with another video. Yeah, we have a brand new 4K to review for today, and the reason why I wanted to review this in particular release is because I just thought it would be interesting, since this is the first 4K release that we have gotten from Cult Epics. Now, quick funny story: like in my local, right down here in the street, my local video store, they actually they've told me that apparently they know people from Cult Epics. They know representatives that work for them and stuff like this. And apparently they come in and, they're always like selling them product or giving them product to sell in the record store. And yeah, I mean, like I go into, I'll go into, my local record store, Zia Records, and a lot of times they'll always have like, some Cult Epic, DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever else. They always got something to sell, like some of their box sets or whatever. And apparently they say they, representatives from Cult Epics always go in there and give them, they go in there and they give them, hey, we got stuff, can we sell it through you guys? So anyway, I just thought that was an interesting little story, but also too, I just thought that it was interesting, the idea, to, even though I know this is more of an adult-oriented film and stuff, and I'm going to try to keep it as, PG as I can. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, yeah, I just thought it'd be interesting, since this is their first, their first venture into 4K, and they have another one coming next month, which is Frivolous Lola. But yeah, so we'll get to that in just a second. I just wanted to, if I could have just a quick second of your time, just wanted to show you a couple of quick pickups I got. This one here I found for $1. We got a CD. We have Mariah Carey, Emotions. So I do like some of Mariah Carey songs. I honestly do. I just can't stand that, Christmas song, because I was working at a casino, and it was like around Christmas time they played that song constantly. I'm not even joking. It was literally every other song. They would play that song, then like Frosty, they would play that song, then like Rudolph, play that song, then something else. It was just all the time. So I was like, yeah, so I can't stand that. I can't stand the Christmas song. But I do like some Mariah Carey's music. I honestly do. So yeah, for $1, and it's like the case is a little scratched up, but the disc is in great shape, so can't beat it. Happy about that. Got a quick, just real quick, got a couple of Joe Bob Briggs DVDs here. We got this one here. Joe Bob Briggs presents Jesse James Meets Frankenstein's Daughter. Found this at my local bookstore, Bookman's. So yeah, it's always fun to watch, and yeah, I think you can watch this with just the movie by itself, but it's a lot more fun when you watch it with the Joe Bob Briggs commentary. And so yeah, I found this, and yeah, Joe Bob, he's always fun to watch. This in here too. It's like, yeah, Warlock Moon. You got the little thing down there at the bottom, the little seal down there. So, Joe Bob Briggs. There he is there. So happy to get that. So yeah, so some Joe Bob Briggs goodness. You can't go wrong with that. Got this in the mail real quick from Diabolic, and this is from Umbrella, and not exactly what I thought it was going to be. I guess in a way it kind of fits with the movie I'm getting ready to review here in a second. But yeah, I got Bully, which is a Larry Clark film, and so it's a nice slipcover. You like slipcovers. This one here, pretty minimalist though, but yeah, see, I got this because I thought. I read the synopsis on this movie, and they said, this is kind of a true crime film. It's based on the true story about the murder of Bobby Kent. Bobby Kent was a young man who he bullied a lot of his friends, and like this guy was apparently a real nightmare to have to be around, and he was just always like bullying people all the time, and finally his friends, they just couldn't take it anymore, and they hatched a plan to kill him, and so this is supposed to be that true story, but hang on. There we go. But, yeah, the only problem is, those like, going into this, I was thinking it's going to be more like a true crime drama kind of a thing and stuff. Really, this movie, there is just a lot of, sex scenes, and, just, mostly it's just, these teenage kids, like, doing a lot of drugs, having a lot of sex and stuff like that. So that's it's kind of like the murder and everything doesn't really happen until maybe like the last like 20 minutes of the movie or something like that. So yeah, so I wasn't exactly blown away by it, but and here you go. It's the exact reversible cover, but this one here has the anyway. So now you got a decent cast in here. You got Brad Renfro, the late Brad Renfro. God, this kid was such a talented actor. It really was a shame that his life didn't go well. Yeah, you got Brad Renfro, you got Nick Stahl, you got Bijou Phillips, from Hostel 2, so. But yeah, well, so just. But anyway, so yeah, really nice. It is a nice Blu-ray and everything, nice transfer and all that stuff, and so you got some bonus feature. Here's the J card here. So that's the thing though. It says region B, but it is region free. So if you get this and you're oh my God, it says region B. I'm not region free. It's like, don't worry about it. It says region B, but it's it's region free. And I got 645 out of 2250. And full length behind the scenes documentary, music only audio track, video essay by I. Scott Jose. Yeah. Or is it? Yeah, that's I. Scott Jose. Audio commentary by Jeremy Ritchie. Notes on Bully with Jim Schultz, author of the novel and the trailer. It's 4 a.m. Do you know where your kids are? So yeah, I got this. It's like the movie wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be kind of more of a true crime thing, and it is what it is. But anyway, so there we go. So now we're going to get on to the real reason you're here. I know, sorry, 7 minutes in, but okay, today we got, this is the first 4K Blu-ray from Cult Epics, and kind of curious if this is just going to be the start of, they're going to start putting out their line, and this is All Ladies Do It, and this is going to be, like I said, this is going to be kind of hard to do. It's going to be kind of hard to show this because, reasons. I think you can kind of see already here. Yeah, I mean, it is a nice presentation though. You got a nice, sorry, my air conditioner just kicked on. You got a nice, beautiful, glossy slip cover. So if you like your slip covers, the only thing is though, it says here it's a slip case. It's like, no, kind of like the only thing. Wow, that slip cover is kind of snug on there. So yeah, so you see it's a slip cover. It's not a slip case, but it's a beautiful gloss cover. And here you go. There's the front. I just showed the back. And yeah, and let's see here. We got our special features on the 4K Blu-ray. 4K transfer from the original camera negative and restoration. You have HDR. Audio commentary by Eugenie Escalani. I think that's it. And Troy Howarth. And 4K theatrical trailers. Okay, then on the Blu-ray, let's see. You have the 4K transfer and restoration. You have audio commentary, theatrical trailers, interview with director Tinto Brass from 2001. Yes, outtakes of All Ladies Do It, photo gallery, and also too it says here it includes the slip case with slip cover, reversible sleeve with original uncensored Italian poster art, which I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to show you for obvious reasons. 20-page illustrated booklet and essay by Eugenie Escalani and Domenico Monetti. I believe I said that right. And 4 repro Italian lobby cards. Yeah. And the thing is, I'm really sorry, but out of the 4, I'm only going to be able to show you 1. Like I said, for obvious reasons. And there you go. There's that. And the back, they're all the same though too. On the back, I can't show you. Like, there you go. On the back of all of them, they're all white, so there is that. But sadly, I am sorry, I'm not going to be able to show you the rest. But here you go. And like I said, that slipcover is a little snug on there. So there you go. So trying to, there we go, get the title in there, but there we go. And the, oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, the back is the same. Okay. All right, so But here we go. We look inside. We got the booklet there, and got our 2 discs here. You got the Blu-ray here, and you got the 4K right there. And can't show you. Okay, I can show you the back of the booklet. I can't show you the front, but let's see here. What else is there? Find something. I'm trying to find something. Sorry, this isn't easy. You know, like this one is not easy. There's like that. You know, kind of just talking about some other, I guess, cult epic titles that they got. You know, and let's see here. No, I'm sorry. I can't really show this. I'm sorry. Just, you know, I am sorry, you know, but just, so anyway, so, yeah, we have that, and, you know, so, and now let's talk about the transfer. Honestly, it is a really nice transfer. The Cult Epics, they did a genuinely good job on the transfer. It looks really good in 4K. If you're like, I'm not really interested in this in 4K, if you want, there is a Blu-ray that is a cheaper alternative. I believe that's going for $22.98 on Amazon right now, I believe. This was $28.99, so about $31 with tax. But, you know, yeah, I mean, just if you're kind of like, you know, I don't really feel like I need this kind of thing in, hang on. You know, if you're kind of like, I don't really feel like I need this kind of thing in, you know, 4K and stuff like that, it's like, okay, I can maybe understand that, but, you know, but yeah, it does, actually, you know, it's like, the movie is from 1992, and, you know, you do get, there is a very, very fine, it's not, there is a little bit of grain in the picture quality. I mean, obviously it's shot on film and stuff, but, you know, it is, you do get some, you know, you do get some detail, not just in the obvious, you know, you know, this definitely is a movie if you do appreciate the female form, and, you know, you don't mind looking at 4K, then yeah, you know, it's like you're gonna get that out of it. But also too, you know, the movie is beautifully shot. There is, you know, very nice lush cinematography here. There's, you know, beautiful settings, and, you know, some of the colors do pop out. Let's see, I'm trying to think, and even some of the nighttime scenes, you know, where, you know, they're driving in cars and stuff like that. You know, there's, you know, certain elements do, you know, you do get to see quite a bit of detail and stuff. And like I said, it's not just the obvious thing you would see the detail in, but, you know, but I think this kind of does, you know, if you like the movie and, you know, you are into this kind of stuff, you know, adult, you know, softcore films, I guess, you know, yeah, you know, you might want this. But now it kind of begs the question, though, is like, you know, I know some 4K collectors out there will probably be asking themselves, like, really, is this what we're giving, you know, 4K releases to now, this kind of stuff? And, you know, I mean, I don't know how well this is going to sell, to be honest with you, but, you know, yeah, I could actually see it, you know, I mean, this kind of stuff, it already sells, but also, too, I was thinking about it, is like, you know, it does kind of make sense, like, especially now, you know, especially given the current trend of Hollywood, where their whole thing is like, you know, with movies and TV shows, they're always like, you know, let's try to make women characters in movies as uninteresting and unappealing as we can, so that way men are not turned on by them, men are not finding women in these movies and stuff desirable and stuff like that. You know, if that trend is going to continue, you know, and to try to keep men from being interested in women in movies and TV shows, if that's going to continue the way they've been going, then honestly, it's like, you know, this stuff here, I could see this kind of thing selling quite well. I could see, you know, Cult Epics actually making a fortune. And, you know, they got a ton of these, you know, they got all kinds of Tinto Brass movies and Baruchik movies and all this kind of stuff. They got, you know, they got Sylvia Crystal films and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, like, yeah, I could actually see, you know, like, you know, there's probably going to end up being more of a demand for this kind of thing than you think. But, you know, and just, you know, like, just like I said, now, you know, like, you know, if movies and TV shows, like, if their whole thing is just going to be, you know, let's show women to be, you know, like, all our movies and shows, let's show women to just be, you know, just, you know, butch-looking slobs. Sorry, but, you know, And if we're just gonna do that and try to just make women look more like men all the time and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, I could see like, people would be like, I can go for something like this, to see women look, to see women look feminine, to see women look confident and things like that. It's like, I can see this kind of thing, this will probably actually sell better than you think. So, and this could become another element. I could actually see it happening. It's like, yeah, to see women and, to see women and to be able to actually appreciate the female form and everything else. And to, it's like, it makes you gain a new appreciation for women when you see the work and the effort and everything else that they have to go into, they put into their hair, their makeup, the way they dress, the way they present themselves and stuff like that. It gives you a new appreciation for it. It's like, I can't actually see this kind of thing rising. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Time will tell. But like I said, right now, if you're not into that kind of thing, if you don't really feel you need this in 4K, like I said, looks to be a nice Blu-ray edition of it, and which I'm sure it's the same Blu-ray as what you got here. And also too, if you want to save you a little bit of money, I believe it's next month. It's the pre-order on Amazon. There's going to be like I think it's a 4-movie collection of Tinto Brass films, and this one's going to be included. The Frivolous Lola, the next one that's going to come out on 4K, that one is going to be included, and a couple of other films. And so you sit there and get the pack with the 4 movies in it. There was a volume 1. That's a volume 2. There was a volume 1. It's out of print. I wonder if they're going to bring that back into print again, but who knows. But honestly, yeah, I mean, I can, it's like, that's the thing, especially given the current climate and everything. Is like, yeah, you could see reasons why something like this, they could be like, yeah, we're going to start giving 4K releases to these kind of films and stuff like that, and like I said, like if this current trend in Hollywood keeps up, then it's like, yeah, you can actually see these kind of things selling quite well. So, but honestly, yeah, like I said, it's a beautiful transfer. Like I said, you do get some of these scenes. Like I said, there are scenes that are like beautifully shot and everything else. There is nice cinematography, and like I said, some of the colors really do pop. And so, yeah, so actually, Cult Epics actually did a really good job for their first 4K. They did a really good job, and honestly, I was blown away by it. So I guess we'll see. Time will tell. I know they got Frivolous Lola coming out. I think that's next month, and then I guess we'll see from there. Depending on how well these two sell, I guess we'll determine whether or not we're going to get more of these. So I don't know. So anyway, I just thought it was more interesting. Like, I just was more interested in the idea of reviewing Cult Epics first 4K, So anyway, so that's it. Yeah, I've gone on long enough. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I didn't say anything that was like, too out of line or anything like that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, would you please leave a like? If you haven't, maybe go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And, that's it, everybody. So take care, boils and ghouls. I'll see you all later. Bye.